December meals, use it up, a challenge. So we have been using the chicken Kievs that I got from Woolworths, and I'm using up all of the other salad things that I've got. Now that I have things to make my own Caesar salad, I've been having it quite regularly, which is good, saving me a lot of money. I finally got the peas out of the freezer that we've been saving forever and a day. I made up a little base for some fried rice that I have just cooked off. I'm going to throw in the freezer to use up later when we end up with some rice. It will be a lot quicker. I just happened to prep some stuff because I was already at the stove. I got a chicken for free for the Coles reward program, that if there's no hot chicken you can have a voucher for a free one next time. So I picked that up and I pulled all the meat apart. I'm pretty sure the carcass I threw in the freezer, and I think it's still in there. I need to clean the freezer out. One of the nights for dinner I wasn't home, and hubby just made mini pizzas for him and his son, and the next night we did some burgers, but by the time I got home I realized we were out of burger buns. So I think hubby had 2 pieces of bread and I just had an open burger, so I just cut up the chicken patty that I had, which was already falling apart in the oven. I didn't mind, it all tasted the same to me. I got some chicken skewers from Aldi because I had to do a TikTok, and I made that fried rice up finally. I left half of it on the stovetop. Good job. The next night we had pizza subs. I found this bread in the freezer and I am spewing. I forgot to film pulling it out because I used to have a lot of bread in one of the drawers. But you'll see in a freezer tour that I do where I used to have a lot of stuff. More Kievs and chicken nuggets. I also had some leftover spicy chicken curry in a jar thing, I don't know, so I got that out for hubby. We had rice and I just cooked up like an omelette, cut up some ham and mixed it through with my rice because I'm not a fan of that chicken at all. The pies that we got from one of the Coles flyby spends, because I got a whole lot of stuff marked down, I thought let's have them, let's not save them for another time, let's really start going through the freezer. Another night we had dinner thanks to Aldi because again I had to do another TikTok and then another TikTok, so I got a chicken and I got these frozen prawns, and oh, this is so funny. So I had to cook a chicken with some Hasselback potatoes because Aldi had this website that was like an extranator or something showing you how to jazz up basic ingredients. This is my whole bag of 5 kilo potatoes. It took me forever to find some potatoes that are of a good size. I got some bacon from the freezer, I've got some cheese and some oil that is there to make everything up. The chicken I realized partway through that this is a chicken and not a ham, and part of the recipe that they had there was a glazed ham, so I went, oh well, I don't know, so I've just covered it with some soy sauce. I think I squirt some honey on there, and I'm not sure if I did some maple syrup as well. It tasted pretty good actually, but it was hilarious because I'm there like, I've just read half of this recipe and not processed that they're talking about ham and not chicken. I did stick it in a chicken bag. I do use chicken bags to cook chicken. It's less cleanup. I don't know why though, because half the juices still come out and I still need to clean the oven. So yeah. Then let's make some Hasselback potatoes, and I am told that you get 2 chopsticks and you put them either side and it stops the knife going all the way down through a potato. But guess what? It didn't work. So I think that my chopsticks were not big enough. I think you need the bigger square chopsticks or a bigger potato. I don't know. So the rest I just had to cut myself, guesstimating, and I again couldn't work out what the website said. I'm really bad at following directions, so I just made it up. So I just sprayed them with oil, wrapped them in alfoil, threw them in the oven for about an hour. Chicken cooked for about an hour and a half, and then I opened it up a bit and sprinkled on some bacon and some cheese, and oh my gosh, it was so delicious. I think I should put this on rotation to have in the new year because I'm looking at bringing in some more fancy things. Burgers one night. My son had noodles with his dumplings. My daughters had the chicken risotto minus the chicken. It's exactly the same except for the chicken. another Aldi dinner, because again we were using it up from the first TikTok that we did. It's what I love about some of the Aldi things, you know, it's worth 2 nights worth. Sweet and sour chicken, I had a jar to use up. I used to have so many jars in the cupboard. We've only got a couple now. It's not our favorite anymore. This is the empty packet to show you that we had some burger patties in there that I grabbed out of the oven. So of course we had burgers. I want to try and make my own burger patties this year. Add that to the to-do list. These were the hamburger buns that I got marked down. Not the best price, but still pretty good. Coming up, you're going to see some potatoes. We went to a little luncheon at Bingo and they had all these leftover mini roast potatoes. So I got given these 2 little takeaway containers of them. So the first night I split them open and warmed them up and added like a bolognese topping to it. And I just put some aioli sauce. And the next night I did cheese and bacon, and we had the salt and pepper squid on the side of that as well. Oh, it was so good. Just such a quick and easy meal, and grateful for the leftovers. It means we saved a little bit of money. Standard dinner of chicken nuggets and Kiev's and my daughter's chicken thing that she has plant-based into the cupboard. And I got all these little jars of tuna given to me. Someone, I can't remember who, they were like, oh, I don't eat these. And I was like, okay. So I took them and I made a tuna quiche for us, but half of it didn't cook properly, so I cooked the rest. I just served ours from around the side, the cooked bits. I zapped it in the microwave for a little bit to cook it through. The next night it was cooked. We had some leftovers, so we've had that with chips. My son's had chicken nuggets and chips. My daughter just had a normal quiche. She's had grated zucchini inside hers. I got this family mixed stir fry because I think I saw Christy from This Mum at Home talk about how she uses it in her stir fries, and I put that with the prawns that I got from Aldi, and we had Singapore noodles in the cupboard. I cooked those all separately, and then I got some teriyaki stir fry sauce and mixed it all in. The prawns I just added to each time I served my meal. It made about 3 to 4 generous portions. I only ate 2, and then Kira and hubby ate the rest. Then yeah, this is the next night leftover for all the quiche, and my son said chicken nuggets. I finally used the half leg roast that has been in the freezer for the past couple of months. It cooked up perfectly fine. There was no freezer burn. It was actually in a vacuum sealed bag from the shops, so it did really well. I probably though really undercooked it because it was still really red, especially around some parts of the bone. Oh, we've got some gravy there as well. Oh, that's right. I cooked this gravy and it boiled over in the microwave, so there wasn't much gravy. Some more noodles. There you go. There's the leftovers. And the next night I cooked up my son his own noodles, teriyaki beef. I found 1 packet of the Hokkien noodles and then this packet of the Singapore noodles. So I apologize to him for the sizing, but I said it's all I have and I'm trying to use it up. I did cook him some dumplings on the side. Oh, here's that piece of roast that it was still a little bit undercooked, so we chopped it up best we could and then we recooked it for the next night. Hubby and I had that. My daughter's had leftover quiche and everyone's had some roasted potatoes. Next night we've had that final packet of ham and cheese tortellini that's been in the freezer forever, as well as the cream cheese that you would have seen in the Coles grocery hauls. Best faster pasta ever, can I just say. Oh my gosh, like so worth buying those ingredients. It tasted phenomenal. Another standard Kiev dinner, they're probably one of our favorites, my daughter's triangles. And the very last meal for 2024 was loaded potatoes because I had 3 potatoes that I needed to use up. So we had mashed potatoes with the ham and pineapple and sour cream, all the bits from the fridge that we needed to use up because the ham had expired the day before. It was still perfectly fine and we're healthy. So thanks for watching so much. I appreciate you. See you later. Bye.